Picture this: polished wood floors that creak with every step, a brass bell chiming above the door, and the comforting aroma of fresh bread swirling through the air. No self-checkout, no sterile plastic aisles, just a neighborhood grocery alive with chatter and charm. Welcome back to the Rewind Vault, where we breathe life into the treasures of the past. Today, we're unlocking the shelves of the 1950s to rediscover 10 grocery store foods your grandparents knew by heart, but most of us have completely forgotten. Stick around until the end, because I'll ask which of these you'd actually bring back to your pantry today. Segment 1: Butter in Wax Paper. Before plastic tubs and foil seals, butter arrived as golden bricks tucked into crisp wax paper. Unwrapping it felt like opening a small gift from the farm, rich, creamy, and personal. Local dairies supplied the cooler, and every pat had a story. Segment 2: Brown bread in a can. Yes, bread in a can. Soft, slightly sweet, kissed with molasses and raisins, this New England favorite slid out like jelly. Slice, toast, butter, done. Simplicity that somehow tasted like home. Segment 3: Clove and Violet Candies. Forget rainbow gummies. Candy dishes once held clove drops and violet pastilles. Spicy, floral, and oddly elegant. They lived in Grandma's purse for car rides and church pews. Little bursts of nostalgia in every waxy wrapper. Segment 4: Butcher-Wrapped Meats. No styrofoam trays, no shrink wrap. You greeted the butcher, chose your cut, watched the twine cinch white paper tight. It wasn't just shopping, it was a handshake with tradition. Segment 5: Instant Whip. Neither pudding nor whipped cream, this pastel powder transformed cold milk into airy dessert magic. Pink, yellow, green weeknight dinners suddenly felt like parties. It was retro innovation in a bowl. Segment 6: Frozen Juice Concentrate. Saturday breakfast meant cracking open a tiny metal can, dropping a frosty orange cylinder into a pitcher, and stirring until it bloomed into tangy sunshine. Today's plastic jugs rarely hit the same nostalgic note. Segment 7: Junket Pudding Tablets. Part dessert, part science experiment. Drop one tablet into warm milk, wait, and voila, silky custard. Kids marveled, parents approved, and sweet simplicity reigned. Segment 8: Wonder Bread in Wax Wrap. That iconic red, blue, yellow dotted wrapper hid the softest white bread imaginable, the kind that glued itself to peanut butter and memory alike. Today's version may survive, but without the wrapper, the magic feels muted. Segment 9: Glass Bottled Soda. Heavy bottles, wooden crates, root beer fizz that popped like music. Kids returned empties for pocket change, a real-world rewards program long before apps and loyalty cards. Segment 10: Bulk bins everywhere. Oats, beans, penny candy scooped into paper sacks by tiny hands. Messy? Sure. But the freedom to choose a little of everything made grocery shopping pure adventure. The grocery aisles of the 1950s weren't about speed or convenience. They were about connection between neighbors, families, and the foods that define daily life. Which of these forgotten gems would you revive today? Would you unwrap that wax paper butter or stir frozen juice just for the ritual? Drop your memories or your wish list in the comments. If this stroll down the aisles of history sparked a smile, like the video, subscribe to the Rewind Vault, and ring the bell for weekly journeys into the golden decades. Because here, history isn't just remembered, it's relived.